with Moussa Koné. Welcome to Sweden and welcome to Wetterbygden basketball.
Thank you. How you doing?
Moussa, you have been here now for some months, and we have seen you playing with Wetterbygden Stars. It's really nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Moussa Koné. How do we pronounce your name?
It's actually not Moussa Koné. It's Moussa Koné because my last name isn't American. My last name is French, so there's an accent on top of the E, so it's Koné. It's pronounced Koné.
We have an American with a French name. How is that?
I mean, I was born in New York, but I have family. I'm one of six, and I have family coming from West Africa and Ivory Coast, which is a predominantly French-dominated country, and that's where my name's come from, and my first name as well.
So you speak both English and French?
Yes, I do.
At home, what was it, English or French that was dominating?
I want to say a little bit of both, mostly. English, a little bit of French, yeah, so it's a little 50-50.
So to our followers that are curious, what is Ivory Coast? Ivory Coast would then be Elfenbenskusten in Swedish.
Okay.
Is it a big family that you come from?
Yes, I come from a big family. One of six brothers and sisters. My mother also comes from a big family with her siblings. She's probably, I think she was like 1 of 9, and my dad as well, same, 1 of 10. So, huge family coming out of Ivory Coast.
So, but have you been back to the Ivory Coast?
Yes, I have. I've been there several times. Last time I've been there was like 2015 summer.
Has it been any basketball there?
Oh no, yeah. When I was there at the time, I was playing with the national team at the time, and I was practicing with them in Abidjan, which is the capital of Ivory Coast, and I was there for like 2 months.
Wow, that's a great experience. In the report that we have, or what we wrote about you before you came, we say that you started playing basketball when you were 14 years old. 14 sounds really late in one way for someone that played basketball. What can you say about that?
Yes, 14 is when I officially started basketball. It's not when I first picked up a basketball, but obviously before then I was just playing recreational basketball with friends during recess or gym, but it was never anything serious up until 14 when I actually started entering to join a team, practicing to be better, and just being a part of the whole basketball system as far as being playing with the referees and playing for a club or organization or school at the time. So that's how I started.
But when you more played the pickup basketball in New York, was that together with brothers and sisters, or was that with friends?
Mainly friends, like going to school. We have gym time, physical education, and we have recess. Or so before school started or after school started, we would play, shoot some hoops or just try to dribble a ball around a little bit just to be together. It was more so a friend thing. It wasn't more like a sport thing until it got to when we were 14.
But from recess and that kind of basketball, you then played college basketball and came to Europe and played in Spain and Germany.
Yeah, I mean, it does sound simple, but yeah, I mean, at 14 I started playing, and then I got to high school, I started playing for high school, and every year gotten better, and then got an opportunity to play Division I college basketball at Hofstra University in Long Island, New York, which is a great experience. And then after those 4 years, I came along, and then I came over to Europe to play some basketball.
In Spain and Germany, and then now in Sweden,
yes.
Wetterbygden basketball. What is the difference that you see on court and off court?
Huge differences. When I was in Spain on the court, I would say there were a lot of more veteran players. So you'll catch yourself playing against more experienced, older guys, which is great for you because you also learn from them at the same time. As far as Germany, it was like it was very structured as far as like team basketball, as playing together. Same as Sweden as well, which is pretty great. Also off the court in Spain, it was You know, it was. I mean, it was like more of the Spanish culture. Where you have something called siesta, where you pretty much everybody in Spain are known for like having a specific time slot to take a nap or to relax and not go to work or stuff like that. That I got used to because I was there for a few years. It wasn't too cold where I was, but it was a bit cold. It probably rained most of the time, but not all the time when I was in Spain. As far as Germany off the court, I got a chance to travel to many different cities that were pretty close, an hour to 2 hours away, which was a great experience for me. I got to see different kind of German cultures as far as the English market, Christmas market, and that's pretty much it. And Sweden is different from both of them, I would say. Here is very laid back, relaxed, and very cold. Yeah.
It's cold, but is there no siesta here with all the Spanish coaches on our team?
You'd be surprised, but no, there's no siesta here. But I mean, being in Spain for a while is kind of like it's a part of your routine, I sort of say. So it's like even if it's not a label to it, I kind of know and have that time slot available for me to keep it going.
In Spain, you played with Calvin Hermansen, and he's now on your team.
Yes.
How is that too?
I mean, it was great when I found out that he was going to play with me here this season. I was very excited to do that, to be able to be with him again in another season. Last year we had a great relationship on and off the court, I feel like, as teammates, and this year we're trying to build on that to make that a part of the Wetterbygden basketball culture.
Now here it has been a very good start of this season. What can you say about your own game, your own play here on the team?
I feel like obviously we're having a good start as a team. Individually, it's a great feeling to be winning as much games with a group of guys that really play hard, a coaching staff that helps us on and off the court with a lot of things that can help us be more of a team and win more games and be more confident. Individually, I would say I enjoy helping out a lot on the rebound end to end and a little bit bring some scoring presence inside, and being able to share the ball as a big is pretty dope because I have a team full of great shooters that I'm very confident as soon as I give it to them or as soon as anybody else on the team give it to them, we feel like it's going to go in.
It's great to see you doing your job there as one of the big players on the team. Last week we could see you against our rival,
Yeah.
With another big player on their team that
Right.
I understand that you know from before, Darte Ruffin.
Yeah, me and Darte have a little history. We played against each other in college when I was younger and he was a little older in class. Also, we last season when I was in the team I was on in Spain, he also had played a season previously on the same team. So also we have a lot of mutual friends. It just at this point it's pretty much a professionalism of respect, So we've known each other for some years. We respect each other's game. We bring a certain attitude to each of our teams that it's different.
Sounds very good, Moussa. But for two big players like that on the court, and we have the rivals and big game, we see that you talk a lot. Is that only respectful conversations, or is that trash talk as well?
I'll say it's a little bit of both. Mostly it's like I said earlier, it's mutual respect because we know each other. We've grown to understand each other's game and everything like that. So when we play against each other, of course we trash talk. It's a part of the nature. It's a part of our nature. We've been doing that since we started picking up the basketball, in my opinion. But when we do all the talking on the court, it's just for the game. It's just a part of the court. Because at the end of the day, like whoever wins and loses, I know we're gonna, give respect to each other after the game. But when we on the court, it's a different kind of situation. It's hard to explain, but you just have to be in that kind of position to see how it feels.
I understand, Moussa. We have just come out of a nice big win against Jämtland. and on Saturday it's time again to meet Nässjö in Svenska Cupen. What kind of game will we see on Saturday?
Honestly, I feel like we're gonna see the same game we saw when we was at Nässjö last week. We are gonna see a tough game, physical game, a lot of, sort of wrestling, so to speak. Great teams. We have, they have one of the great scorers in the league. We have one of the best scorers in the league. They got great shooters. We have great shooters. They pound it inside. So it's gonna be very physical. So I look to it like it was last week in Nässjö. It was really fun to play. We got out the victory in overtime, which was amazing for us. It was a big win for us as a team, as a club. Hopefully we get to do that again, this time at home.
And we hope to see many fans in the stands as well in that game.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, obviously, the fans is a big help. When we have fans at the game, we feed off their energy just as much as they feed off our energy if we score or we make a spectacular play. So, last game we had a good turnout with a few more fans that I noticed. But this game for this Swedish Cup, hopefully we have more, if not, and plus.
We are hoping for that, and really nice to have you here, Moussa, and good luck in the future games.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.